Hello everybody, today I am back with another video, and today I'm in Minecraft, as you can see, and by the title or the thumbnail you can sort of guess what I'm doing in this video, and I'm going to be calculating the force on an anvil in Minecraft. So this is going to require two things. We need to know the mass of the anvil. We're going to basically use the equation F is equal to mg to find out the force acting on the anvil. Just some assumptions that I'm going to put down. We are not going to account for air resistance, and so that's going to be the main thing. And I'm not going to be assuming that the gravitational constant is 9.8. I'm actually going to calculate it using some other calculations, which I'll show on paper. But yeah, so I set up a little contraption here. I'm just going to show you this before I actually do the tests. And what it is, I have this 20 block thing here, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to drop an anvil, and what's going to happen is when it lands, the observer is going to send down a redstone signal. It's going to activate this command block. It's going to say done, and then it's going to activate. So I'm gonna show you my calculations first of all, and then we are going to get right into the video and doing the testing, so we can calculate what is the weight or the gravitational force acting on an anvil. So let's get right into it. Alright, the first task of this will be to calculate the gravitational constant of Minecraft. So, as you might know from your physics class, the gravitational constant on Earth is 9.8 meters per second squared. Sometimes you use a negative. Usually you actually use a negative. But what's the deal in Minecraft? Is it the same, different, bigger, larger, bigger, smaller? So we're going to calculate that. So, the density of iron, which is the only thing used in an anvil, is 7,873 kilograms per meter square, meters cubed. So that's going to be our rho. And so from that, we have a meter cubed of iron. So it's important to note that our mass is going to be 7,873. Now this isn't going to be a block of iron. This is actually going to be a this is actually a block of iron, not the anvil. So this is the mass of one block of iron. Sorry for my handwriting. Oh god, sticky. It's really hot out today. So besides that, we're going to have 3 of these blocks, because if you remember the anvil crafting recipe, it is 3 blocks of iron and 4 ingots. I'll put this little, so 4 ingots. And if you remember, 9 ingots make 1 block. So what we also need to do, we need to do 7,873. So that's the mass of 1 iron block. We have 3 of these iron blocks. We're going to add this to 4/9. Now I'm going to calculate this really quick. 7,873 times 3. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay. Then what we're going to do, 4/9. 4 divided by 9 times 7,873. Oh, forgot the parentheses in the text right here. Let's see if I can align my pencil up. Okay, so that is going to be the mass of 1 anvil. 1 anvil in Minecraft. And mass stays constant no matter where you are. The thing that changes is weight, which is what we're trying to find in this video. So let's calculate it. So we got, as a total, you can do a drum roll here, 22718.111. But in reality, we will not need this right now. So this is the amount of kilograms a single anvil weighs. So mass of anvil is that big number, to 27,000, more than that obviously, but that is going to be me calculating the mass. Now, let's see what we need to find the g, because that was our main thing. I calculated the mass here, but I have nothing to do with the g yet. So we need to calculate the g. What's g going to be? Let's find that out right now. So g, we will find it out. Let's use the kinematics equation. We're going to use Vf, V0, plus AT. Now what's this? How do we use this? Vf is going to be our final velocity. Remember, if you remember when I explained the test, I'm going to be dropping an anvil onto the ground. So I know that since I'm dropping it, V0, let me see if I can get the pencil, okay. V0 is going to be 0 meters per second, plus A is what we're trying to solve for. T, we need the time, and Vf is what we're going to calculate. And Vf is going to be calculated by d over t, distance over time. We're going to calculate time in the experiment, and we're going to do d as we're going to do d as 20 meters because we are dropping it from 20 blocks. So let's get on with the experiment. Alright, so here's all the information that we do know right now. So I calculated with the experiment, 2.75 seconds is how much time it takes to fall from those 20 blocks. Since it's 20 blocks, we have a distance of 20 meters. The initial velocity is 0 since I'm dropping it. And the final velocity is what we're going to calculate. And the acceleration is what we're going to find out using a kinematics equation. So first we need to calculate this final velocity right here. So we're going to use this equation, which is delta x, or distance, you can write however you want, is equal to v plus v0 times t. Now it's important to note that since our anvil dropped 20 meters, so it's going to be minus 20. Since the displacement is the main thing here, it dropped 20 meters, so it will be a negative number. We have v plus v0, which is going to be 0 plus v over 2. We can just get rid of that. And then we're going to multiply it by t. T we just found out is 2.75. Sorry that I'm overwriting. Alright, 2.75. So we can multiply the 2 over there. We'll get minus 40 is equal to v over 2 times 2.75. Oh, sorry, no, v over 2. Yeah. So, now we need to divide negative 40 by 2.75, and I'm going to do this right now. Alright. And we got negative 14.54 repeating. We'll just round it out to 55. So that's going to be our final velocity. This is the velocity which with the anvil hits the ground after dropping from a height of 20 meters. So that's the velocity. Final velocity. What we're going to do, we're going to use the equation v is equal to v0 plus at. This is a kinematic equation. This is also a kinematic equation, but this one is more widely known. It shows up on the AP Physics 1 exam. So v is what we just calculated. Negative 14.55 is equal to v0, which is 0. A, which is what we need to calculate, 2.75 over here. Now we go 14.55 divided by 2.75 is equal to the acceleration, And what we get here will be the acceleration in Minecraft. Obviously, I made some assumptions in calculating this, but this should be pretty close. Because I did not consider air resistance. So this won't be the exact number, but this will be quite close. Oh, sorry for zooming in there by accident. And let me calculate it right now. This will be... okay, yeah, there we are. Alright. Calculated it. Now it's going to be negative 5.289, so I'm just going to round it to 9. So that is our acceleration in Minecraft, meters per second squared, by the way. And should I write meter? Yeah, I did write meters per second. Negative 5.29 is equal to the acceleration in Minecraft. If you guys want some reference, negative 9.8 meters per second squared is the acceleration on Earth. In Minecraft, based on my calculations, it's going to be negative 5.29. So now, we wanted to find out the weight of an anvil, and we're pretty close. So, what we're going to do, we're going to use the equation F is equal to mg. So, force is equal to the mass times g. G, in this case, we just calculated, negative 5.29. Force is going to be the weight, which is what we wanted this whole video. So, force is going to be mass. If you guys remember, earlier I calculated the mass. I'm just trying to pull up that number here. Okay. It's 27,118.111, and that's going to be multiplied times negative 5.29. And in newtons, you get a number that will be the gravitational force acting on an anvil in Minecraft. So, you can do a little drum roll as I calculate this. 27118.111, and we're going to multiply this times negative 5.29. You guys can do this at home if you want to. And we get a pretty large number, so I'm actually going to just draw an arrow. A little less dramatic. So that is approximately going to be the force in newtons of a single anvil. Negative, sorry, not, well, it should be negative, because it is the gravitational force. We are not considering air resistance, as I've said before. So this is going to be 143,454.81 newtons. Obviously, the anvil is a very heavy object, as you can see. That's how many kilograms. 27,118.111. And the gravitational acceleration in Minecraft is negative 5.29 meters per second squared. We have it equal to this many newtons. That's a negative sign right there. Right there. So, that is our final result. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. I know this was a bit different than my normal videos, but I hope it was kind of enjoyable at least. Thank you guys for watching, and be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it.